Hi everybody, my name is Naomi O'Brien. You may or may not know, but there is something going on in the world that is affecting everybody right now, and it's called the coronavirus. We are experiencing a pandemic, and I created a resource that I want to share with you to answer some questions you may be having about what a pandemic is and how you can stay safe. What is a pandemic and how can you stay safe? By Naomi O'Brien and Lanisha Tabb. What is a pandemic? A pandemic is the outbreak of a disease that happens over a wide geographic area. It also affects a high number of the population or people in those areas. The 1918 influenza pandemic. In 1918, a virus spread quickly around the United States. It was caused by an H1N1 virus. It is estimated that about 500 million people became infected worldwide. There were no vaccines for this virus. Vaccines can provide immunity or exemption from diseases. The U.S. has been through pandemics before. The World Health Organization. Who helps citizens get information and figure out what to do during a pandemic? There are many organizations and people that can help. The World Health Organization is a big one. They are a part of the United Nations. Caring about the health of everyone in the world is their job. Turn and talk. Do you think the World Health Organization is important? Why or why not? Who is TEDROS ADHANOM GHEBREYESUS? TEDROS ADHANOM GHEBREYESUS is a politician from Ethiopia. He is also the Director General of the World Health Organization. He has served in this position since 2017. He was the Minister of Health in Ethiopia from 2005 to 2015. Map it out. Can you find Ethiopia on a map? What continent is it located on? Where is that in relation to you? What is COVID-19? The 2019-2020 COVID-19 virus has impacted more than 110 countries around the world. The World Health Organization says that this is the first pandemic caused by a coronavirus. What are the symptoms? The coronavirus disease is contagious. That means it can spread around from person to person. A sick person will show symptoms 2 to 14 days after being exposed to the virus. Symptoms are how your body shows you are sick. The symptoms are having a cough, fever, and shortness of breath. How does COVID-19 spread? Because this virus is so contagious, it was able to spread around the world quickly in a matter of weeks. People traveling to and from different countries spread the virus when they coughed, sneezed, or touched surfaces that other people came into contact with. Turn and talk. How quickly could germs spread where you live? Why? How does COVID-19 spread? Maybe your school got closed or adults you know have to take some time off of work. Do you know why? The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or the CDC, is still learning about how this virus spreads. What they have learned is that it can spread if you are close to a person who is already sick, 6 feet or less. Turn and talk. Do you think it is a good idea for schools to close and for adults to work from home? Why or why not? How does COVID-19 spread? It can also be spread through the germs produced by an infected or sick person who has coughed or sneezed particles into the air or onto a surface that someone else might touch. Turn and talk. How often do you touch things when you are at school or out in public? So, what can you do? You can quarantine yourself. That may sound scary, but all it means is that you stay away from others as much as possible to help stop the spread. Going out to parks, the movies, or to a friend's house could expose you to the virus. Only go to places you absolutely have to. Turn and talk. What can you do instead of going out? So, what can you do? It may sound too easy to be true, but washing your hands can help a lot. Wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. Count slowly to 20 or sing a song to make sure you are doing a good job. If you can't use soap and water, use hand sanitizer. Make sure you get enough to cover both hands completely. Turn and talk. When should you wash your hands throughout the day? So, what can you do? You may not realize it, but you touch your face a lot. Try not to touch your eyes, nose, or mouth when your hands aren't clean. The virus can get into your body that way. Or you can spread it to others. After you've touched different surfaces, it's a good idea to wash your hands. How to wash your hands. Did you know there is a wrong way to wash your hands? You've probably been washing your hands on your own for years now, but are you doing it the right way? Let's find out. Turn and talk. Explain and show how you wash your hands step by step. How to wash your hands. 1. Wet your hands with water. 2. Use soap to create a lather. Rub your hands together. Rub between your fingers, under your nails, and the back of your hands. 3. The longer you scrub, the more germs you remove. Scrub for at least 20 seconds. 4. Rinse off the soap in running water. 5. Dry your hands with a clean cloth or paper towel. You can also let your hands air dry. Feelings during a pandemic. A lot of kids have a lot of different feelings when something big is going on in the world. It's important to check in with yourself to see how you are doing. You can write down or talk about how you feel with an adult you trust. You can ask them to answer questions you may have about what's going on. Turn and talk. How are you feeling right now? It's okay to have more than one feeling. Think about it. So, what can you do with this new knowledge? Share it with others. Keep your hands washed and remind others to do the same. The world is big, but we can all do our part to help each other to stop the spread of COVID-19. Even though the world is big, how are we all connected? How can we help each other? Thanks for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. Take care of yourself and remember that we're all in this together.